that again?
The United States is protecting these motherfuckers.
Huh?
They're supposed to be gone forever.
There you go. There you go. You know you're Israelite, right?
Yeah, I already know that.
All praise to
I,
God.
believe me, I know the truth.
All praise.
I know they're trying to distort our mind.
Give me the book of Luke, chapter 3, and verse number 16. Where are we going to go into? But brother, do you know the commandments?
I know all 10, but it's more than 10.
It's more than 10. So hold on, we're going to go into the commandments.
It's 246 commandments.
It's a little bit more than that though.
And I know it's way more books than the gospel.
There you go. It is more books than the
There's
gospel.
a whole bunch of books. But people don't know about these books. You know why? Because the Catholic Church and the Methodist Church that held these books back from us for years.
Right, that's right.
And because
Give me Joshua chapter 22,
they know those
verse number
books
5.
tell
You go
the
with that.
truth.
There you
They
go,
know
brother.
them books tell the truth.
Exactly.
I
I'm going to
read
bring this out for you though, brother.
I read the Gospel of Barnabas and the Gospel of Thomas. You know,
well, that ain't the
I
way,
read Bell and the Dragon.
Hold on,
And I read
brother, hold on.
Maccabees 1
I know you
and
shaking on up like you about to explode.
No.
Hold on.
I got a
Bring this
muscle.
up.
I got a muscle this on.
I wasn't talking about that, brother. I was talking about you talking.
Then Joshua 22 and verse 5. But take diligent heed to do the commandment and the law.
And to do what?
And take heed to do the commandment and the law.
The commandment and the law. Right, so the Most High told you to take diligent heed to do one thing, which is what?
The commandment and law.
That's right. So
Hey.
what should be our first thing we should be studying to grow stronger in?
If I told you I read all them books that ain't in the Bible, I'd have read the Bible back and forth. And I done take the pieces out that man done destroyed. Look, I ain't saying the Bible is a lie, but it's distortion in the Bible.
Can we go into it, brother?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go into it.
It's a distortion.
I got you,
No,
brother.
I ain't saying.
brother. I got you.
Yeah.
Can I speak?
Yes, sir.
Can I bring out the words of the
Yes,
Lord?
sir.
All right, so to touch on the first level, because I know you're touching on a lot, I want to go to the commandments right now.
Okay.
Because you may not know some commandments.
Oh, they got the extra ones in there?
We got actual commandments in here.
The
All
extra
throughout the
ones.
Bible.
You had
Extra
an
commandments. Extra commandments that you
All
might
right,
not
go
know.
through.
Right,
Go
we're going to go into something. Now, do you know about fringes, brother?
Huh?
Do you know about fringes?
Oh, the one, yes, the thing, the tassel, same thing.
Right, do you know about those?
They have it's a symbolism.
Right, do you wear those?
No.
Okay, we're going to go into it. Go into it.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 38.
Go.
Speak unto the children of Israel,
Right?
and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
Right, bid means command. So
Okay,
it's literally
now why
a law.
Go, okay.
Hold on, let me finish real fast.
Yeah.
There's literally a law for us to wear fringes. We have to wear fringes.
But what is the, I know we had to wear,
okay.
but what is the meaning of it?
I got you. But let me finish explaining. If
Oh,
I don't
okay.
explain it all the way, then you got the floor.
Then
just
you're
let me,
right.
because I might answer your question within me talking.
Right.
Okay. I got
So
it.
the Lord commanded us to do what? Wear fringes. And he's about to tell you why. You know,
In the borders of their garments throughout their generations.
meaning forever.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
Right, a ribbon of blue.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the Lord. All the commandments of the Lord. All the ordinances of the Lord.
So the fringes are to remember what?
Remember all the commandments. of
Remember
the Lord.
all the commandments of the Lord.
I got it.
So when you go outside, you may go to the so-called grocery store,
Anyway.
gas station.
Anyway, leave your fringes.
There you go. You have to have your fringes. What are the fringes for?
Now, are they to remember the laws of the Lord?
That's right. So you have to wear those. Those are a law.
Yeah, let's see, I didn't know.
Okay.
As long as I know why I should wear it, now where'd you get them from?
All right, we're going to touch on all of that later.
All right.
But nevertheless, brother, that's one commandment that you learned. What about a dietary law? Do you know what to eat and what not to eat?
I know we talked about that.
Okay, all praise to the
We're
Most
not
High.
supposed to eat the two knuckles and all that, you know,
Okay, this is
the double
hoofs.
hoof.
Right.
Which
Okay.
is the
Split
pig.
hoofs, right? I know what you're
And we
talking
ain't supposed to eat anything, no bottom feeders.
There you go.
Clams, crabs, louses, I used
Right.
to, and I tell you the truth, I used to love all that.
Right. But you're changing every day, right?
Yeah.
You're getting built up from that weary, worldly spirit.
But I can eat chicken
to the-
and lamb and beef and all that.
Right, I got you.
right.
Can we set the foundation? I'm gonna let you have the floor, but when I talk, can I have the same respect?
Yeah.
All right, you got it. Go ahead. Finish your point.
Oh, no, I'm finished.
You sure?
I'm finished.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Give me the book of Isaiah, chapter 58 and verse 10. Give me the book of Isaiah, right, chapter 57 and verse number 13. I'm with this first.
Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 10. And if thou draw out thy soul to the hungry and satisfy the afflicted soul,
if thou satisfy the afflicted soul,
then shall thy light rise in obscurity, and thy darkness be as the noonday.
So the Lord said another commandment is given. Arms, love, compassion, shirt off your back. You understand? Food, right? These are the things that the Lord said he'll have the light arise out of the obscurity of darkness. Read on.
And the Lord shall guide thee continually.
What the Lord say?
And the Lord shall guide thee
So
continually.
another commandment is that what? We got to give to one another. Because then the Lord is going to guide you continually. He's going to protect you and uplift you and give you knowledge. Read on.
And satisfy thy soul in drought.
And then he's going to satisfy your soul in drought. Because you may be in want in the last days. You may not know where to go or what to do. And then the Most High imputes you what? Grace and mercy by you giving to your brother. And giving to your brother is also knowledge, man. So as you get built up, brother, you also want to spread this to your family as well. Right, you don't?
And make fat thy bones.
And do what?
And make fat thy bones.
Now you're starting to get some weight on you, man, on the spiritual level. You got the milk, the bread, the meat, the wine. You getting some strength to you. You understand the words of life. And now the Lord done built you up. Because right now we're coming out of the grave and we don't even know it. Give me the book of Romans chapter 6 and verse number 1. Right? Romans chapter 6 and verse 1. Because we're coming out of the grave in this thing. You can start at verse number 3.
Come. It's the book of Romans chapter 6 and verse 3.
Right?
Know ye not that so many of us as were baptized into Jesus Christ were baptized into his death.
Right?
Therefore, we are buried with him.
We are what?
We are buried with
We are
him.
buried with him. And then we have to also be resurrected with him, huh?
Yeah.
We can't have that same understanding of the things that you know that you can't do anymore.
Yeah.
You know what? I can't eat shrimp,
Right.
crab, lobster. I can't be defiled with these women. I can't be defiled with these philosophies. I got to change who I am as a man. Now I was dead. Now I'm going to rise up a new creature. You know?
We are buried with him by baptism into death.
Right?
That like as Christ was raised up from the dead
Raised up from the dead.
by the glory of the Father, even so we also shall walk in newness of life.
Newness of life. What does newness of life mean?
Newness of righteousness is righteousness.
There you go. So that's exactly what it's talking about.
Right.
Everything you do is righteousness.
Yeah.
The way you walk, the way you talk, the way you move, what you eat, how you dress.
But
These things are evidently shown and your light is shown.
Can I ask you a question
Yes.
about the marriage? The marriage thing.
The marriage,
How that go about?
marriage,
Yes.
how to get married.
No, I'm married right now.
Okay.
But how does that go about?
What do you mean, how does it go about? How do you have a
I
good,
mean,
healthy
this-
marriage?
The law of America and the law that ain't marriage.
Right.
This thing with the ring and all that.
Oh, how do you get
that-
married according to the
How
Bible?
you getting married according to God's word?
Okay, that's a good question. Let's go to the book. Right, let's go to Exodus. Right, chapter 22 and 16.
It's the book of
Give me
Exodus.
The book of Genesis, chapter 24, verse 16. Bring that up.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 22 and verse 16.
Right.
And if a man entice a maid,
Now, if a man entice a maid, meaning he spit some game to her,
Yeah.
he talking to her,
Yeah.
they having a good old time. If a man entice a maid
that is not betrothed, and lie with her,
and lie with her, meaning what? You know,
Yeah.
You know.
I know that.
yeah, read on.
and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his
He
wife.
so surely endow her to be his wife.
So
Give me the
you
book.
connect
Let me
with-
finish, brother.
Oh,
Let
I'm
me
sorry.
finish.
I'm sorry.
Let me finish real fast, brother. Give me 1 Samuel chapter 18 and start at verse number 16. Start at verse number 18. 18 and 18. Give me the book of Deuteronomy 22 and verse 25.
1 Samuel, chapter 18 and verse 18. And David said unto Saul, who am I? And what is my life, O my father's family in Israel, that I should be son-in-law to the king?
So David is saying, who am I that I should be a son-in-law to the king? Now the king is Saul. Then I see how this goes down in the spirit, you know?
But it came to pass at the time when Merab, Saul's daughter, should have been given to David,
This woman should have been given to David.
that she was given unto Adriel, the Melithite, to
Right.
wife. And Michal, Saul's daughter, loved David.
Now, Michael was Saul's daughter. She loved David. They're eventually going to get married, but it's going to say how the consecration and the dowry had to take place before the marriage happened. You know?
And they told Saul, and the thing pleased him. And
So Saul is the father of Michael. Now, it's being told Saul that his daughter loves David, and it pleased him as a father. You know?
And Saul said, I will give him her, that she may be a snare to him.
That's evil, right? I will give him her to be a snare to him, man. But nevertheless, in the ancient world, your father would give away the daughter.
Yeah, it's all set up.
That's how it was set up, you know?
And that the hand of the Philistines may be against him.
Right?
Wherefore Saul said to David, Thou shalt this day be my son-in-law in the one of the twain. And Saul commanded his servants, saying, Commune with David secretly, and say, Behold, the king hath delight in thee,
Right.
and all his servants love thee. Now therefore be the king's son-in-law.
Right?
And Saul's servants spake those words unto the ears of David. And David said, Seemeth it to you a light thing to be a king's son-in-law,
Right?
seeing that I am a poor man.
Right, so David is just being humble. Right? Why me out of everybody? I'm a poor man.
But they
Really a shepherd.
was keeping him out while he was having sex.
Hold on. Oh, we about to bring it out for you. Hold on. It's about to explain it something. Right, don't add into it. Don't let that
I'm good.
Don't let those thoughts arise. Bring that up.
And lightly esteemed. And the servants of Saul told him, saying, On this manner spake David.
Right?
And Saul said, Thus shall ye say to David, The king desireth not any dowry.
The king what?
The king
Desire
desireth
not any dowry.
Right,
So
the
he
king
don't want
doesn't.
no money.
Hold on, brother.
The dowry is the money.
Hold on, brother.
All right, good.
Hold on, brother.
Good.
I know you a good brother. I know you got to feel it.
I know.
But just have a little patience.
All right.
Right? Just hear the words of the Lord.
All right.
Check this out. So Saul is being wicked and conniving and cunning. He's like, I don't want no money. I'm going to set you up for failure to kill you. So in the ancient world, you had a dowry. As you know, brother, money. Right? You would pay that off. The father would seem fit. He would give his daughter away to whatever man it is. Because she may know how to cook, clean. Give me the book of Leviticus, chapter 27 and verse number 2. She may know how to cook, clean. She may know how to dress the chickens and do things around the house. And she may have a great value to herself. You don't want to give her away for a small amount. Bring that up.
Leviticus chapter 27 and verse 2. Speak unto the children of Israel and say unto them,
Right?
When a man shall make a singular vow, the persons shall be for the Lord by thy estimation.
Right, so the priest would literally evaluate certain things, whether it be a house, a man, or a woman, and evaluate it by money as an estimation. Read on.
And thy estimation shall be of the male from 20 years old,
From 20 years old, the priest would evaluate him.
even unto 60 years old. Even thy estimation shall be 50 shekels of silver.
So the men were 50 shekels of silver. That's physical money. Read on.
After the shekel of the sanctuary.
Right?
And if it be a female,
If it be a female,
then thy estimation shall be 30 shekels.
now this is according to the priest and the law. But you have your own father, he may want more, he may want less. That's according to the dowry for the husband and the wife. Now go back to that, Ken.
Verse 25. Select. It's 1 Samuel 18 and verse 25. And Saul said, Thus shall you say to David, The king desireth not any dowry,
I don't want any dowry.
but 100 foreskins of the Philistines.
He wanted 100 foreskins of the Philistines.
Cut off that
He literally wanted, man, 100 foreskins of the Philistines.
That's a
man.
nasty shit right
Hold on, brother.
I feel you. I know
Saul was a
what
wicked man.
I know what foreskin is, and that's a nasty foot.
Check this out, brother. He set him up for failure. That's literally what that's what you need to take away from it.
Yeah.
Don't strip it down and get to the nitty gritty.
40 men gonna be hurt.
But
and
check
land
this
in
out.
bed.
Saul didn't want money. He wanted something else for the dowry. But in return, what would Saul give? Michal, his daughter. So in the ancient world, what would you do? You have a father, you have a daughter, and then you have a dowry, and then you would give her away. Now to consecrate the marriage, that's in the scriptures also.
Yeah.
Right, read on from there.
But Saul thought, but in 100 foreskins of the Philistines to be avenged of the king's enemies.
Right,
But
you can rest right there. Bring that out in Deuteronomy chapter 22 and 25.
Deuteronomy 22 and 25, and it reads, But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field.
Now she could be betrothed. Now
Betrothed to somebody else?
betrothed means you're married.
Yeah.
Because you could literally be put to death by laying
right.
hold.
To somebody else.
I got you, brother. Let me finish. By laying hold, because that belongs to somebody else.
Right.
You understand? Now, give me the book of Second Samuel 3 and 16.
2 Samuel, chapter 3 and verse 16.
You know.
Go to verse number 13.
Verse 13.
Right?
And he said, well, I will make a league with thee, but one thing I require of thee.
One thing I require of thee.
That is, thou shalt not see my face, except thou first bring Micah, Saul's daughter, when thou comest to see my face.
Right, so literally Saul gave Michal, his daughter, away to another man. Even though he never laid with her, David said, I want my woman back that was already betrothed to me for my 100 foreskins of the Philistines of my dowry. Because she belonged to him at this point. And they're married. You understand? But they didn't consecrate the marriage yet.
Yeah.
It's about to explain it. Read on.
And David sent messengers to Ishbosheth, Saul's son, saying, deliver me my wife Michal.
Do what?
Deliver me my wife Michal.
Now, a wife became when what? The fourscorns and the dowry was taken.
Yeah.
At that point, you were having the world engagements where they would put the ring on and then they walking around and when is the date? When is the big date? But she's looked at as what? As married. That's even in the physical land in the world. Right, read on.
Which I espoused.
Which I have what?
Which I espoused.
So she was married because she was espoused unto David. So in the ancient world, it isn't like it is today. Now you got somebody's wife just doing God knows what before the day she's supposed to walk down the aisle.
Yeah.
She's over Tisha's house. She's over damn Rhonda's house.
Yeah.
She got 3 cell phones.
She over Sport Coat House getting out the groove on.
All right, read on.
To me for 100 foreskins of the Philistines.
Right?
And Ishbosheth sent and took her from her husband.
And took her from her husband.
Even to Philatiel, the son of Laish.
Right?
And her husband went with her, also weeping behind her.
Now he weeping behind her. Oh, God damn. Gotta go right back to David. Read on.
To Barim. Then said Abner unto him.
You can rush right there. So you have a dowry, you have betrothment, and then you have the consecration. Let us go into that. Read on from there, King.
From the top.
Yep.
Deuteronomy 22 and 25, and it reads, but if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and a man force her and lie with her, then the man only that lay with her shall die.
Right, the man that laid with her shall die. Now why should he die?
Because he raped her.
He raped her, but on a deeper level, she's already married.
Yeah.
She's betrothed. At that point, she literally belongs to that other man.
What if she wasn't betrothed and he raped her?
Then that's off too. He should die too.
Yeah.
Right? The Lord is against rape.
Yeah.
That's in 2 Samuel the 13th chapter. The Lord is against rape.
Yeah.
Don't ever let your mind start to wonder, brother.
Nah, ain't no rape.
All right, just making sure.
I don't do no rape shit. I like it free.
26. But unto the
I'm
damsel,
sorry, man. I ain't
but unto the damsel thou shalt do nothing. There is in the damsel no sin.
Right, it's no sense to her because she got laid hold on. Right? You know?
Hey, I'll be back 1 second.
For as when a man rise against
Well,
his
brother, we
neighbor.
answering your question. You gonna be right back?
I ain't going nowhere. I'm going right here.
All right.
I just need a cigarette. I don't want
Hold on. I got something for you. Hold on.
You got a cigarette?
No, hold on. Stay right here, brother. Don't go nowhere. Y'all know what I want.
1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16.
Now you said you want to get a cigarette, brother. Before you get a cigarette, why do you want a cigarette? For what?
Huh?
For what?
It's part of my calming down thing.
It calm you down?
Yeah.
We'll bring this up. Let's see if these words can calm you down.
Oh, the words do calm me down.
Check
I
this out.
enjoyed it.
Check this out.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
What does it
I
mean
know.
that you're the temple of God?
I'm in the house of God and He all up in me. And I can't filth the house of God. I understand. I
Do
knew
you
y'all
really,
was going to
brother?
say.
Do you really understand, brother?
I
Give me
do.
the book of Isaiah 57 and 15.
Look, they built all these churches around here and they think they the houses of God. God already crushed that down years, thousands of years ago. We are the temple of God.
Right.
I tell you, if you think I'm crazy or something, I prayed to God, right, and got up off my knee, and something smacked me on my back. I jumped like 50 feet over my bed and crashed into the thing because nothing was there. I couldn't see it. He smacked me on my back. Now, I don't think it was him that smacked me on my back. I think it was one of them angels.
Okay.
Because it wasn't nothing. He didn't smack me to hurt me. He just smacked me because my prayer was, you know, I need some help. I need you to be there with me.
That's why we here, brother.
And he smacked me on my back. And it was just, and to my mind, it was just to show me that I'm here all the time.
All right, check this out.
Now, I'm not nuts now. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't believe what I'm saying.
57 to 15. Bring it up.
Isaiah chapter 57 verse 15.
Go.
For thus saith the high and lofty one, that inhabiteth eternity, whose name is holy. I dwell in the high and holy place,
The Lord dwells in a high and holy place.
with him also that is of a contrite and humble spirit.
A contrite and humble spirit. The Lord is only going to dwell with you if you have a contrite and holy spirit.
Yeah.
Contrite
And
meaning, let me
oh.
finish, bro. Let me finish real
I
fast.
know what I'm saying, man. Just
All right,
open
well,
minded.
if you knew, brother, you wouldn't be smoking.
Right.
So all that I know, let's just put that to the side. Because if you knew better, you'll do what? You'll do better.
To revive the spirit
To
of the
do
humble.
what?
To revive the spirit of the humble.
To revive the spirit of the nigga.
To revive the spirit of the
The
humble.
Lord's only going to revive, meaning to help. Now, if you're in a hospital bed and somebody's trying to revive you and help you, what does that mean? It's going to bring you back. Now, the Lord says he's only going to bring back those that have a what? Those that know it all and say, I heard that before, and keep smoking and stubborn, or those that have a humble heart? Which one, brother?
Look, it's a lot of different stuff going on with me.
I got you. I understand. I
And
understand.
now
But I'm asking a question. Can I just get the answer before you go and say what you're about to say, brother?
I want to be a humble heart.
You can be a humble
I
heart.
want to be a humble heart.
We believe in you,
It's a
brother,
lot
that
of
that can
stuff.
happen.
Look, my dad just died 3 months ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Right. I got a lot of medical problems going on in my body. And I understand the Lord. But to me, it's easier said than done. You know, because, and I love God. I love God. But I love this one thing. If I'm his child, I can get angry at him and let him know that I feel fucked up about him not stepping in my life.
Well, hold on, bro. Hold on.
My
hold on,
mama
hold on,
died
hold on,
when
hold
I
on,
was
brother. Hold on.
15
We're gonna read
years
this. Hold on.
My
There's a
mama
lack
died
of
when I was
understanding
16.
about what you're saying.
I mean,
It's causing you to feel that way.
No,
That's
no,
why we're here.
it's God.
Hold on, brother. I don't want you to go on a rant.
No,
I'd rather you hear the words of the Lord right now. Because this is what's going to revive you. It didn't say I was going to revive you. It didn't say he was going to revive you.
It ain't-
These words are going to revive you. You got to believe that, though.
Right.
And that's a humble and contrite spirit. You
I
got to
don't
give
be-
your whole soul into the
I
Lord
believe
for him to do these
That's
things.
why I get
Bring it up.
angry. Because I
Isaiah 57 verse 15. With him also that of a contrite and humble spirit,
Right.
to revive the spirit of the humble,
Read.
and to revive the heart of the contrite ones.
Read.
For I will not contend forever.
For I could what?
For I will
Not
not contend
contend
forever.
I will not contend forever. Meaning the Lord ain't going to beat you down forever, brother. The Lord not just going to push you in a court and now your damn leg hurt and it's been 19 years and the Lord don't show no slack.
Right.
Just continue to push you in a ditch, in a corner, and just rain over you, man. That's not going to happen, brother. The
right.
Lord is going to save you. You just got to believe that and have a humble and contrite heart. Read.
Neither will I be always wroth.
What the Lord say?
Neither will I be always
He
wroth.
having a bad week.
Neither will I be always
The
wroth.
Lord said, neither will I be what? Always wrong.
Right.
Meaning over that hill, brother, is what? It's hope, man.
Yeah.
It's
always
salvation.
hope.
It's help. Read.
For the spirit should fail before me, and the souls which I have made. For the iniquity of his covetousness was I wroth.
Hey, the iniquity of a lot of men's covetousness, meaning what they love, what they want, what they lust after, did what? It threw them in a hole. It choked them out. It had them to do God knows what, to go to cigarettes, weed, vanity, women, and all manner of confusion, man. Read on.
And smote him. I hid me and was wroth.
Right?
And he went on frowardly in the ways of his heart.
Hold on, this is the point. Read on.
I have seen his ways.
I have what?
I
have seen his ways.
The Lord is watching you, brother.
Always.
He's watching you whether you're going to smoke when you get home.
Right.
You're going to cast away those cigarettes.
See, that's it.
Oh, you got to learn how to listen. You
I had
got to
no
learn
home.
how to listen.
But you said something. I had no home.
I didn't finish saying what I was saying,
My
though.
father did.
Brother,
my
brother,
mama-
just let me finish.
What God gonna do?
Let me finish, brother. Just have patience. Just have patience. I know it's hard because
Right.
you got a lot of thoughts going on and you want to express
Right.
yourself.
Yeah.
And you can express yourself.
Nah,
But just let the words of the Lord finish. You got to receive it. That's like the doctor trying to work on you and you ripping it off in mid procedure, brother.
Right.
You got to let the apothecary, which are these words, heal you.
Yo.
You got to receive them. Bring that up. Read the last point again, King.
Verse 18, I have seen his ways.
The Lord said, I have seen his ways. Everything you do from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep.
And will heal him.
And will what?
And will heal him.
Don't forget about it.
And will heal him.
And will heal him. So the Lord knows that state you're in, brother. He knows that your father passed away. He knows that you have a little ailment about yourself and the situation that you're dealing with. But he's going to heal you, brother. Heal them that have a what? Do you remember? A contrite and humble heart. Read on.
I will lead him also and restore comforts unto him and to his mourners. I create the fruit of lips. Peace. Peace to him.
Peace to what?
Peace to him.
No death to him.
Peace to him.
No hope.
Peace to him.
Peace to him. He didn't say no hope. He didn't say death. He didn't say persecution. He said those men that come back to me, he's going to revive them, help them, lead them, and they're going to have peace in the last days, brother. But you have to believe that. You can't be over talking and not receiving it. You got to say, you know what? That can happen to me. Because this is in the word. This is true. You know what? The Lord said this,
Am
man.
I wrong for getting angry at God?
You said, are you wrong?
Yeah.
Give me the book of Isaiah.
Nah, I mean, am I?
Can I answer?
Oh, yeah.
You gonna let me?
Yeah.
45 and verse 9. 45 and 8.
Isaiah 45 and verse 8.
No.
Drop down, ye heavens, from above, and let the skies pour down righteousness. Let the earth open, and let them bring forth salvation, and let righteousness spring up together.
Right?
I, the Lord, have created it. Woe unto him that striveth with his maker.
What the Lord say?
Woe unto him that striveth with his
So
maker.
if you strive with the Most High, that means you're angry with him.
Yeah.
You're sitting up here and you're saying, why don't I have $4 more in my bank account?
Nah,
Why
I
don't
don't-
I
I don't
have
ask
a
him
shirt
for no
on my
money.
back? Why don't I have shoes on my feet? And you just striving with the Most High and you going back and forth. That would be essentially wicked. Give me the book of Job, chapter 35 and verse number 13.
Job chapter 35 and verse 13.
You know,
Surely God will not hear vanity.
what the Lord say?
Surely God will not hear vanity.
So the Lord not going to hear you rumbling your damn mouth, man, under your breath. Just sitting up there murmuring all day. I'm mad. I don't have this. I don't have that. God didn't save me. God didn't hear me. The Lord's not going to hear that, man. You think the Lord want to hear you mourning all damn day and cursing against him? He's not going to behold that prayer, or he's not going to hear those words. Read on.
Right? Neither will the Almighty regard it.
He's not even going to think about you. You know what might happen, brother? You move farther away from him when you do that.
Right.
Give me the book of Numbers, chapter 14, and verse number 27.
Numbers chapter 14
Start at 25.
and verse 25. Now the Amalekites and the Canaanites dwelt in the valley.
Hold on, where you at? 14 and 25. Go to 14 and 17.
14 and verse 17.
That's Numbers?
Numbers.
Come, bring it up.
And now I beseech thee, let the power of the Lord be great, according as thou hast spoken.
You have to let the power of the Lord be great, according to the words that have been spoken. Then you got to receive it. Read on.
Saying, the Lord is long suffering.
The Lord is what?
The
Lord is long suffering.
The Lord is long suffering, brother. So you can't say, well, he ran out of mercies.
Right.
I'm sick of living this life. I hate who I am. You have to literally understand that. Give me Titus chapter 3 and verse number 14. The situations that you go through. Read on.
And of great mercy,
And of great mercy,
forgiving iniquity and transgression, and by no means clearing the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth
the
generation.
third and the fourth, meaning the Lord gonna get up with you, man.
Right.
You can run, but you can't run forever.
Nah,
That
I ain't
hand
gonna
may lay on your back for 2 months straight, man.
But that was
But
you wanna
it is
do.
what it is, man.
I'm
Give
still
me
gonna
Job
feel
chapter
the same
19
way I do.
and verse number 6. Bring it up.
But
King.
that was God.
Titus 3 and verse, you said 14?
Come.
Titus chapter 3 and verse 14. And let ours also learn to maintain good works.
Maintain good works. So we have to maintain what we have going on. A good work is not murmuring against the Most High.
I always do.
Brother,
good
listen.
work.
Just listen real fast. I understand, but check this out. Read that again.
And let ours also learning to maintain good works.
Maintain. A lot of people don't maintain nothing. They do something, they may take their woman out on a, nice out on the time, and they don't take her out for another damn 3 months. That's not maintaining that, man.
I do
You may
stuff from the
read.
heart.
Can I finish, brother?
Yes, sir.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, just hit the words real fast, right? You may do something, because that's throwing the spirit off. Keep interjecting, right? Read that again,
And let ours also learn to maintain good works
right?
for necessary uses.
For necessary uses. What's a necessary use of a good work? Reading every day? That's a good work you got to maintain. Praying every day? That's a good work you have to maintain for necessary use. Not murmuring against the Most High? That's a good work for necessary use to not be destroyed. Coming and praying and fasting and getting to the brothers and coming getting the word to the Lord and coming around to the church. These are maintaining good works for necessary uses. Because what's going to happen? Read on.
That they be not unfruitful.
That they what?
That
they be not unfruitful.
Meaning if you do something and you don't do it long enough, brother, it becomes unfruitful. I can't say shalom to this brother for 3 weeks straight, but then on the 4th week I don't say it. Because that's disrespectful. You can't just sit there and wash yourself down for 5 months and the 6th month you just stop washing. That's unfruitful. You cannot read and then as soon as all hell break loose, you step away from the Bible.
Right.
That's not maintaining a good work for necessary use, because if you fall back from that, all of your work will be unfruitful. So you can't just say, well, I didn't murmur today, or I don't know about this, but today I want to murmur. Tomorrow I want to be okay. And you just back and forth not maintaining that good work of what you should be doing, what's going to essentially happen, brother? It's going to chill, it's going to choke, and all of what you did is going to become unfruitful. You understand that?
Yeah.
That's something you got to really
I do
zone in
understand.
on, brother.
I do understand, but nah, I understand.
Hold on, about that cigarette. We
got
didn't finish. First Corinthians chapter 3. You almost thought you got out of there, brother.
I was trying to get out of here.
You're not going to get out of here, brother. Because the same way that angel slapped you on the back, if you smoke, God knows what else is going to happen. He could chop you in two, man.
Hey, can you blow some of this smoke over here?
Bring it up.
1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of
The
God?
Lord said ye are the temple of God.
Yeah,
Meaning what? The Most High dwells in you. Right, Vidor?
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you.
Right?
If any man defile the temple of
What does
God,
it mean to defile the temple of God?
I mean, fucking the body up.
How would you mess your body up?
Liquor, cigarettes, defiling, putting your, trading your stuff with another woman that you ain't supposed to.
Right, so if you
'Cause
know
the souls
what defiling
connect.
yourself is, what would be literally the thing that would happen, the consequence for you doing that? The Lord is about to tell you.
What, smoking the cigarette?
Yeah, the Lord's about to tell you.
him shall God destroy.
No, he's going to have mercy forever.
Him shall God
We
destroy.
can sweat it
Well,
out
I'm
of here.
already
Him shall God
The
destroy.
Lord said, brother, he
I'm
can
already
kill.
being destroyed.
Hold
My
on,
life
brother,
is
hold on.
destroyed.
Don't give up. Don't have that mindset to give up, brother.
I ain't gonna give. I
Don't have
ain't
that,
never
don't have
give.
that type of mindset, brother.
Cause I have a being that's higher than me. I ain't giving up. Just like you read in that law with this man. Him shall I destroy.
Brother, you already given up, brother.
I
Give me the
gave
book
up
of Baruch.
because he
Give me the
went.
book of Baruch chapter 3 and verse number 18.
Get up.
Brother, you are giving up, brother. Quick, bring it up. Huh. It's the book of Job, chapter 23 and verse 8.
Bring it out.
Behold, I go forward. I'm going to start at 7. Job chapter 23 and verse 7. I'm going to start at verse 3. Oh, that I knew where I might find him, that it might come even to his seat. Right, because you may not know where the Most High is to plead your cause. Right, we doing? I will order my cause before him and fill my mouth with arguments. He may fill your mouth with the reason of this, why my back hurt, why I'm going through this. You just want to have an answer sometimes, you know?
That's
I would know the words which he would answer me, meaning he will comfort you and understand what he would say unto me, right? Will he plead against me with this great power? No, but he will put strength in me. He would do what? No, but he would put strength in me. No, but he would put strength in you, brother. You think the Most High is doing these things and you sitting up here trying to find a reason why, but he's going to eventually do what? He put strength in you. Read on.
There the righteous might dispute with him, so should I be delivered forever from my judge. Behold, I go forward, but he is not there, and backward, but I cannot perceive him. On the left hand, where he doth work, but I cannot behold him. He hideth himself on the right hand, that I cannot see him. But he knoweth the way that I take. When he hath tried me, I shall come forth as gold.
As what?
As gold.
As gold.
My foot hath held his steps. His way have I kept and not declined.
And I have not declined on all of his ways. Because the Most High is essentially going to try you like fire, man.
Right.
Put you in that fire, and you are that gold in that fire. Give me
Right.
Song of Solomon, chapter 2, and start at verse 4.
All right.
Hold on, brother. Don't leave or smoke that cigarette when the words of the Lord are coming
No,
out.
I'm just going
No,
up
you're
to
not going to go right there. You're going to listen, brother. Listen. Listen to the words of the Lord. Restrain yourself.
Yeah, I
Have
just
some
gotta
integrity.
go. I gotta go.
Bring that.
Song
You
of
don't gotta go
Solomon,
nowhere, brother.
chapter 2 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
He brought me to the banqueting house, and his banner over me was love.
Right?
Stay me with flagons, comfort me with apples.
Do what?
Comfort me with
The Lord's
apples.
going to comfort you, brother.
Right.
He's going to hold you, comfort you with apples.
Read, for I am sick of love. His left hand is under my head,
His left hand is under my head.
and his right hand doth embrace me.
That's love right there, man. That's love, man. The Most High loves you, brother. And he will hold you and protect you like nobody else can, man.
Right.
And that's mentally, that's spiritually, that's all type of ways, man. That's all type of manner of prophecy, comical knowledge, all of these things to build you up, to have you mentally strong, brother. But you got to believe that. He's not going to caress you and hold you and build you up if you don't have any faith, brother.
I believe
and you put
in
your
God.
trust in a carnal cigarette.
Y'all think I don't believe in God.
Isaiah chapter 43 and verse 2.
Yo.
When thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee, and through the rivers they shall not overflow thee. When thou walkest through the fire,
And you walking through the fire right now, cause you burning that itch, man. You wanna smoke so bad. Right now, the Lord is turning up that fire on you. Those spirits are covering your vessel, trying to urge you to do things that is against the Heavenly Father. Right? You know?
thou shalt not be burned, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee.
Right?
For I am Yahweh, thy God, the Holy One of Israel, thy Savior. I gave Egypt for thy ransom, Ethiopia and Seba for thee. Since thou wast precious in my sight, thou hast been honorable, and I have loved thee. Therefore will I give men for thee, and people for thy life.
That's plain, huh? Right? Give me the book of Psalms, chapter 106 and verse 30. Bring out your precept.
The book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 and verse number 2.
No.
For ye know what commandments we gave you by the Lord Yahushua.
Right?
For this is the will of God, even your sanctification, that ye should abstain from fornication,
That you should abstain from fornication.
that every one of you should know how to possess his vessel.
You got to know how to possess your vessel, brother. Your vessel can't be all over the place. Your vessel's in this, your vessel's in that. You got to know how to stay still. You got to know how to breathe, pray. You got to take a step back. You got to be able to think. You have to move in the spirit of the Lord, man, and not let rage and demons and all type of manner of mischief control you, brother. You can do it. Don't brothers believe this brother can do it? We believe that. Read on.
Possess his vessel in sanctification and honor.
With sanctification and with honor, man. Because with those honor and that sanctification, brother, you're a new creature. You're a new man. Give me the book of Wisdom of Solomon, 19 and verse 9. Because essentially, brother, when you don't smoke, this is what's going to happen. You may think you might itch right now, and I don't know, man, and you're fighting against yourself, but this was going to happen in the last end.
Wisdom of Solomon, 19 and verse 9. For they went at large like horses, and leap like lambs.
It did what?
And leap like
It
lambs.
did what?
And leap like
You gotta
lambs.
praise the Lord and start leaping like a damn lamb, man. You're going to praise the Most High when he pull you out of that situation. You're not going to be sitting there, 15 years from now or 9 months from now, I'm still thinking about that cigarette. When the Lord deliver you, you're going to leap like a horse and leap like a lamb. Read on.
Praising thee, O
Doing what?
Lord.
Praising thee, O
You're
Lord.
going to leap like a lamb praising the Lord, man. Because we leap every day in the spirit in our hearts, man.
Right.
Coming out of the darkness of what we used to be.
Right.
And that's on a physical and spiritual level.
I just want to pee real quick.
Brother.
I don't have a cigarette.
Come on, brother.
I really do. I just need to pee. I'm doing right there.
Well, put the cigarettes down before you go do your business.
I don't have that. I was going to buy a cigarette.
You just said you had some cigarettes,
I
brother.
was going to buy a cigarette and put it down.
Give me the book of Leviticus chapter 19
Hold on, I got to pee.
and verse number 12. Brother, you don't have to pee,
I
brother.
really do have to pee.
Well, put the cigarettes on the ground. Be an honest man.
Brother, I'll put my whole
Have
bag
integrity.
in. I ain't going nowhere. I'm going right here to pee.
Hold up, this
All right,
is
brother.
over there.
You got to play.
Watch.
Little damn A-Rap beat, man. Right, Lord, bring that out, man. Lord willing, that brother don't go off, man.
Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 12. And ye shall not swear by my name falsely, neither shalt thou profane the name of thy God. I am the Lord.
Right?
Thou shalt not defraud thy neighbor, neither rob him. The wages of him that is hired shall not abide with thee all night until the morning.
Verse 11.
Verse 11. Ye shall not steal, neither deal falsely.
Right, the Lord said you should not deal falsely, man. So Lord willing, our brothers ain't dealing falsely, man. Right, going behind the damn bush, blazing up, man.
Neither lie one to another.
Neither lie one to another. All right, brother. Brother coming back.
Sir.
Come on back over here, brother.
Come on, brother.
Come back over here, brother.
I really had to pee. Lift you up and bring you over here.
Right. Come on over here, brother.
I really had to pee.
All right. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I found this on the record.
All right, brother. That has nothing to do with anything.
Nah.
But nevertheless, brother, you said you were going to go to smoke. We all have witnesses.
I ain't going yet.
But that means you have to have cigarettes on you to be able to smoke.
No, I'm going to take them right down and go and buy a little cigarette.
So you don't have any cigarettes on you?
I had nothing on.
No cigarette.
I put my hand out to God, I know.
All right, brother.
I had no cigarette. None of them.
As a man of the Lord, brother, you got to move in the spirit to not take that dollar on a Sabbath day, purchase and commit sin on top of sin, and iniquity on top of iniquity.
Right.
You got to refrain yourself.
Now that I understand.
Do you understand?
Yeah,
it,
I
brother?
understand. Because this is the Sabbath day. And I tell you the truth. I ain't always respect the Sabbath day.
Give me the book of Judges, chapter 6 and verse 12. Because the Lord will be with you, brother, when you refrain yourself from sin.
Yeah.
Give me the book of Yeah, bring that up.
Judges chapter 6 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him and said unto him, The Lord is with thee.
What the Lord say?
The Lord is with thee.
The Lord is with you. Read.
Thou mighty man of valor.
Thou mighty man of valor.
Right.
But even being a mighty man of valor, you may double think yourself sometimes and reframe yourself. You understand? Give me 1 Samuel chapter 23 and verse number 1. Read on.
And Gideon said unto him, O my Lord, if the Lord be with us, when then is all the befallen of us?
Right? Why is all of this happening to me? Like you were saying earlier, you know the Lord, you know you an Israelite, and sometimes you strive back and forth with the Lord. You want reasonings and questions for certain things.
I wrestle with God all the time.
Well, you wrestle with your mind.
Yeah.
Right? Read on.
And where be all his miracles which our fathers told us of?
Man, you may start doubting, man, for some point. Now, where is all of his miracles? Where are the things that he did?
No,
when the Most High told you that he was with you from the foundation.
Yeah,
You know?
but I ain't got
Say, did not the Lord bring us up from Egypt?
Now, this man is doubting right now. Read.
But now the Lord hath forsaken us and delivered us into the hands of the Midianites.
Let's see what the Lord does to this man that literally is double thinking. Think the Lord gonna kick him in the bushes and drown him? Let's see what the Lord does. You know?
And the Lord looked upon him.
And he did what?
And the Lord looked upon
The
him.
Lord looking upon you and what?
And said, Go in thy might, and thou shalt save Israel.
And thou shalt what?
And thou shalt save Israel.
Go in thy might. Meaning the Lord is with you to pull you up from that lower state even when you doubt your own self, brother. And we doubt ourselves all the time. Everybody out here is doubted some type of way, man. Whether in the world or in the truth, man. Nobody out here is perfect. Nobody out here is our Lord Yahweh Shah. We all fall short, brother. And we see a light in you, man. You won't be standing here this long. You wouldn't be sitting up here with that behemoth zeal that you had earlier.
Right.
You had to have that same zeal for righteousness.
Right.
Not just to get on Esau,
Right.
the Amalek. Stomping Amalek out, but need to stomp them demons out.
That's right.
Step up as a man of the Lord and call upon our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shah, man. What's the Lord's name, brother?
Elohim,
Yahweh. Say the Lord's name, brother.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Say it with might, brother.
Yahweh,
Yeah, you gotta say it like you mean it, brother.
Yahweh.
There you go. And his son's name is Yahweh Shah. He said Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
There you go. You gotta call upon the Father in the name of His Son, and He'll heal you. You gotta believe these things, brother. If you don't believe these things, all of this is without point. Give me Baruch 3 and verse 18, and believe this when you call upon it. And give me the book of 1 Samuel chapter 23 and verse number 1.
It's the book of Baruch, chapter 3 and verse 18. For they that wrought in silver and were so careful, and whose works are unsearchable, they are vanished and gone down.
Right, read.
To the grave, and others are come up in their steads. Young men have seen light and dwelt upon the earth.
The Lord said, young men have seen light and dwelt upon the earth. Read.
But the way of knowledge have they not known.
The way of knowledge the young man is not known, man.
Yeah.
The man is in all type of darkness, following the so-called white man, following these doctrines, following their own lust. Read on.
Nor understood the past thereof, nor laid hold of it. Their children were far off from that way. It had not been heard of in Canaan, neither hath it been seen in the Mud.
Read.
The Agarenes that seek wisdom upon the earth, the merchants of Moran, of Thaman, the authors of fables, and searchers out of understanding, none of these have known the way of wisdom.
Read.
Or remember her past.
That's Baruch.
O Israel, how great is the house of God, and how large is the place of his possession. Great and have none end, high and unmeasurable. There were the giants famous
You can
from
rest
the...
right there. You can go back to 1 Samuel 23. Now the Lord is saying what, brother? That all of these things, brothers don't know the pathway of righteousness. They have to be taught and led by what? The words of the Lord. And you don't know the pathway right now. Maybe double-minded, thinking twice about yourself, not knowing which way you should go in. That's when we call upon the Lord. Bring that up. It's like your verse, 2 Samuel 20.
Hey, brother.
It's like
Hey, brother. Put that hood on.
Hey, brother. Brother. Give me 1 Samuel chapter 23. Put it 26.
Right there with that cigarette.
Start at verse.
All right. Okay.
1 Samuel chapter 29 and verse 1.
Right. Get out.
Now the Philistines gathered together all their armies of effect, and the Israelites pitched by a fountain which is in Jezreel.
Right.
And the lords of the Philistines passed on by hundreds.
The Lord of the Philistines passed on by the hundreds. Give me the book of 1 Chronicles 21 and verse 20. Read.
And by thousands. But David and his men passed on in the reward with Achish. Then said the princes of the Philistines, what do these Hebrews here? And Achish said unto the princes of the Philistines, is not this David, the servant of Saul, the king of Israel, which have been with me these days or these years? And I have found no fault in him.
Now what?
And I have found no fault in him.
Even the heathens know that they can't find no fault in us. When we do what? When we come back to the Lord. It's evidently known and shown, brother, when we come back to the Lord and we wash ourselves and become new, that there's no fault. There's no sin. And we are what? We're washed again, man. But you got to be washed again. Read on from there.
No fault in him,
right?
Since he fell unto me unto this day. And the princes of the Philistines were wroth with him. And the princes of the Philistines said unto him, make this fellow return, that he may go again to his place which thou hast appointed him, and let him not go down with us to battle, lest in the battle he be an adversary to us. For wherewith should he reconcile himself unto his master?
Well, you can hold that. Bring that back up.
1 Chronicles chapter 21 and verse 20.
Right.
And Ornan turned back and saw the angel, and his 4 sons with him hid themselves. Now Ornan was threshing wheat, and as David came to Ornan, Ornan looked and saw David, and went out of the threshing floor.
Hey, brother, you got a minute to hear the words of the Lord? 2 seconds, brother. We out here for you. 2 seconds, brother. Where you at in this sign? Real fast, brother. What's your race according to the Bible?
2 seconds. Come on, brother.
Brother, you an Israelite, repent and keep the commandments. Give me the book of Psalms chapter 34 and verse 17. Right?
All right, John.
Brother, why you so hasty to leave?
Nah, because I gotta find a good place to sleep.
All right, brother. We might can help
I'm
you, brother.
homeless. I'm homeless.
That's all right. We can help you with that, Lord willing. Maybe a lot of people out here, unfortunately.
It's a lot of people out
And
here.
a lot of brothers may know a couple of things, man.
That's what I tell you. God has took care of me. As long as I've been homeless, it can be cold, freezing cold. God has always took care of me. I ain't never went out without a meal. I ain't never went without a shower. God has really took care of me.
All right, well, before you leave, we're going to give you 3 more. Can we give you 3 more before you leave?
3 more, yeah.
All right, bring that up first.
Psalm 34 and verse 17.
Bring it up.
The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth, and delivereth them out of all their troubles.
Right?
The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart,
The Lord said he's nigh unto them that have a broken heart.
and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit.
Right?
Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all.
Read.
He keepeth all his bones, not one of them is broken.
Right?
Evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. The Lord redeemeth the soul of his servants, and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate.
So the Lord said none of them that trust in the Lord is going to be desolate.
Right.
See, do you believe that?
Yeah.
Can you make a comment?
Read dry bones.
Say
The
that again?
scripture about dry bones.
But what?
Dry bones.
Oh, give me, all right, give me Ezekiel 37. Let's start at verse 4. All right, this is going to be the last one we give you.
Nah,
Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 4.
Right?
And he said unto me, prophesy unto these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord.
Right, now what do you hear when you hear that, brother?
It means some dry bones hear the word of the Lord. Rise.
Right? Who are the dry bones?
People that really fucked up. They did some fucked
Who are
up.
the nation? What's the nation is it?
It's the same thing about the dry bones is the same thing as the people in the grave. When they come
Who is
back,
the-
he's gonna rise all of them.
What people was the Lord talking to about the dry bones?
Talking about the people that had faith in him.
Who are who? Who are you? What nationality are you?
I'm an Israelite.
There you go.
Right.
So these dry
That's
bones
right.
would be the Israelites, brother.
But look, you don't think he's gonna raise nobody else but the Israelites?
You only gonna raise the Israelites. So
Is
essentially,
there some white Israelites or Chinese
hold on, brother,
Israelites?
hold on. Check this out. Let's stay on point. Right now, brother, you would essentially be what you just said that those people are. And I'm not going to use those words.
But
So if you're in the grave and you're still doing sin, then brother, you would be these dry bones. And the people that you said are messed up.
how can you do sin in the grave?
You can do sin, it's parabolic.
In the grave?
It's a metaphor.
But in the grave.
Yes, in the grave.
He
brother.
said rise.
Not on a physical level in the grave, but on a spiritual level.
Yeah, I see.
You know, you can
I mean, just
spiritually,
spiritually die.
right? You can spiritually die, spiritually be risen.
Yeah.
Right now, read that real fast.
The separation from God is the worst thing
But
that
before you read that, essentially, brother, if you keep smoking, you will stay in the grave. Do you want to
Right.
stay in the grave or do you want to live? Which one?
Bring that up. I love God. That's all I can say.
No, that's not all you can say, brother. You can speak as a man and justify yourself.
That's what I am. I'm speaking as a man. I love God.
Well, if you love the Lord, you'll do his commandments. He
can't
commands
do all
his
his
servants.
commandments.
You can't do all of his commandments?
I can't do all
Why
that.
can't you, brother?
It's 263 commandments.
It's more than that, brother.
If
Erase that
anybody,
number out your head.
if anybody out here, anybody, now I ain't got nothing against nobody. If anybody out here can say that I can do the Lord's 200 and something commandments, raise your hand.
Yes,
Give me
brother.
Philippians-
And
give me
you
Philippians
done it.
4 and 11.
I mean, you done it.
Philippians 4 and 11.
Now God
Give
is,
me classic.
God, hold on, check this out. God is the witness. Now, Now, Jesus Christ said his own self, if any man has never sinned, throw the first stone.
38.
So
I want that first before
if
you
all
get
of y'all did all 263, you're not telling the truth. Jesus Christ said his own
It's the
self.
book of Philippians, chapter 4 and verse 13. I can do all things through Christ, which strengtheneth me.
Now what does that mean? The Lord said you can do all things.
You can do all things through Christ, but he
You can do all things, brother.
That's right.
Hold on,
No
read.
excuses, brother.
I know, I
You
ain't
can do
got
all things, brother. You
I
can read this whole Bible,
I believe
brother.
it. I believe
You can
it.
fast for 4 to 7 days straight, brother.
I
You
do.
do
I
whatever
done-
you have to do in the
Bruh.
spirit, brother.
I done
You
done
can come
all
out
of
of this,
this.
man.
I done done all of this.